What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's Matt.
And JJ, and this highlight video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company.
We're checking in on the north side where the Panthers are trying to knock off Lakewood for the first time since 2008.
Lakewood names like McNeil, Scroggins, and even Utupo in that game. Leading the Panthers charge is Damian Henderson, trying to do his best John Timo and carry this team to an upset, while Lakewood's quarterback Braden Downen and the Lancers looking to keep things going after they picked up their first win of the season last week.
Early on, J-Town's defense was stifling the Lancers' attack as they swarmed to the ball.
Usually it's the other way around, swarming to the ball. Turnovers, huge play. Nice rip there by the Lakewood defense. Speaking of turnovers,
Matthew Ramirez was a force for the Panthers as they had no problem shutting down the Lancers after that turnover that just seemed to be what would be potentially a momentum changer.
Lancers Travis Perriman with the club going in there, laying down the hammer as he chased down Mekhi Travis for the sack, and he picks up the ball. Jordan struck first as Jacob Hernandez going to scoot in from 11 yards out to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead with 2:20 left in the first half.
The Lancers would answer right back as they drive down the field, as Downen is going to connect with Akeem Ray Brown for 14 yards. Downen then connects with Devin Bush later in the drive to set the Lancers up at the 14-yard line.
Downen does such a good job spreading the ball around, and he caps the 9-play, 60-yard drive when he connects with Anthony Alvarez to knot the game at 7 after one half. After one exciting half, too, that only included 2 touchdowns.
Buckle up, folks. Here's where the fun starts as Mekhi Travis connects on this 25-yard pass to Elijah Jones that sets up the Panthers inside of Lancer territory.
And then it's Dame time. Damian Henderson breaks free for a 25-yard touchdown to give the Panthers a 13-7 lead, but they missed the extra point.
After forcing a turnover and downs, Henderson moves the chains with this 10-yard run. He was just doing this all night against the Lancer defense.
He's so dangerous out there on the outside. Then Travis connects with Jeremy McGurn for a 19-yard pickup later on the drive. The 4th down is going to keep it going. Then Travis connects with Hernandez, who scores his second TD of the night. Small but mighty alert. It's going to put Jordan up 19-7 with about 12 minutes left in the game.
Panthers feeling it. They're celebrating 19-7. It's feeling a lot like 2008 at this moment in the game.
On the ensuing drive, it looked like Jordan was on the verge of putting this thing away as Hernandez, just doing it all for his team, picks off Downen on the second play of the drive.
Henderson then has this 16-yard run on the first play of the drive, but due to cramps, Henderson would sit out the rest of the game. A tough blow for the Panthers after he had 133 yards on just 16 carries.
And he just shows up at the big moments, and this is the big moment, so you need your guys. Lakewood special teams with a little double thump with the block punt. That's going to set them inside the Jordan 5-yard line.
And Lakewood would take advantage as Augie Lyons would score from a yard out to cut Jordan's lead to 19-14, and things are interesting with just 7:16 left in the game.
After back-to-back turnovers, Jordan Washington breaks free for this long run. It looks like it's going to cap the game off for the Panthers, holding on to that 5-point lead. However, if you go back and look, you're going to find some yellow laundry. A flag for holding, going to bring it all the way back.
Big blow to Jordan as facing 4th and 20 at their own 5-yard line. Jordan would elect to take the safety, 19-16.
On the ensuing drive, Jordan called for an illegal participation. That's 12 men on the field. That's going to set them up at the 25. Then Downen to slaughter inside the 5-yard line. And on the next play, Downen keeping it to himself. And that's going to be a complete comeback for Lakewood. They take a 22-19 lead with less than a minute left to play in this game. Wow.
With no timeouts left, Jordan got a couple first downs, but that would be it for the Panthers as they come away with a disappointing loss, and Lakewood comes up with a huge comeback victory.
Unbelievable stuff from this game. We love these more league games, especially the close ones. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, and keep it right here for all of your local football at 562.org.